Hey guys, what's up? It is Yo Girl Cadillac. I am coming through at 12:01 a.m. November the 9th, 2025. I'm showing up. I'm here again, girl. What is it, like 3 videos in a row? I started this channel, I believe, in 2020. It says August of 2020 with hopes of elevating my art career and getting my art career jump started. And it's kind of been challenging because I have two passions. I am one person with two passions: justice and art. Now, I must say I'm more passionate about justice than I am art. So that justice has been taking the front seat. That's my other channel. That has been taking the front seat. So this channel here, I'm trying to finally start in on it, as well as my channel for art. My art itself has been gone lacking, simply because I too am trying to divide myself. The biggest chunk taken from me is work, because I work to live and live to work. I hustle hard until it hurts. I work my fingers all the way down to the bone. And once I pay my bills, I got nothing to come home with. But so after work takes a big huge chunk of my time. Then on the weekends and days and stuff, spending time with my grandchildren. And then on the weekend, my niece and nephew. Sometimes I have both grandchildren and my niece and nephew, like it's daddy daycare or grandmama daycare or something like that. But they, I would say, take the next chunk of time, which I love them, but also I don't have time to like actually be in my art like that, because I feel like my pie is divided in too many slices to where each slice is not even fulfilling. It's like almost like samples. Like nobody's gonna be satisfied off of that small of a pie slice when you slice it too thinly, right? So the last thing I ever get to is my art. I just did a video yesterday about how can I dare call myself an artist, and I'm not even creating art at the moment. I've become really lax about doing my art, and then also I'm not even making money from my art, so how can you legitimately call yourself an artist? Thank you. Someone did comment back on that video. I really do appreciate your feedback. You were saying that you're a singer, but then I think you during the day do massage therapy. That is so awesome. First, massage therapy is such a wonderful field to be in, because you help people just like myself. I am permanently injured. Oh my gosh, I have 3 herniated discs in my neck, 5 pinched nerves. I have carpal tunnel arthritis in my hands. I got arthritis as well in my neck. I have a slip disc in my lower back. Oh, and then of course you're here on the Legally Blind channel, so I'm going blind as well. At the moment, I'm legally blind. So all these different ailments like really keep me kind of at the level I am as well. I feel like because of my disabilities, it makes it very, very hard to go into certain fields, just as I was a cosmetologist and had to quit due to the carpal tunnel. And then I am a graphic designer, but cannot work for a company because I'm just way too slow, and got to do my freelance thing. But how do you build your freelance business while you're still clocking in? So I'm in that catch 22 area. But all that to say, what you're doing makes a world of difference in people's lives, because of all this shifting and things becoming so sky high, I had to quit going to my chiropractor. At one point, I was doing, I think I've done everything: massage therapy, I've done pain management, I've done chiropractic, and I've done decompression, which I regret doing the decompression now because I'm still paying for that like 2 and 3 years after having the session. Wow. Anything trying to find, healing and trying to find a little alleviation from pain and discomfort. So I know that you're making a difference in people's lives. Whether you're singing, because music as well is therapeutic to the soul. I love music. I used to be a very big music fan. I also was a rapper. I kind of, nowadays music, it's a hit or miss, so I'm not as in love with music as I used to be. But music is actually so powerful, and it is so healing as well. So on both sides, you are healing people. You are actually touching people and bringing about changes in their lives. So in both sides, you're very, very much needed, and I know that you are changing lives. It is my dream to touch people's lives through not only the artistry that I have and creativity that I have, but to also do things that would change and help, like, benefit people's lives in some type of way. That as well. Like, I don't know, I want my art to have meaning. I don't want it to just be beautiful or amazing. Like, I do really well with sketching people, faces. And I remember someone told me one time, and I used to post a lot on Facebook, right? And I could draw a person to the T. It would look just like them. And the person was like, I would get likes and stuff like that. And then one time someone commented, "That's nice, but we know you can draw anything you see." Like, almost saying, do something with meaning. Where's the meaning in your art? And right now I'm kind of torn because the area that I want to use my art to bring about change is justice. But it's something that, justice is crazy. It's something that everybody wants. Everyone wants to be treated fair and justly. But it's also something that others don't mind withholding from others. Meaning, I can siphon the justice from you. I can turn my head when injustice is happening to you. It's quite fine. But when I'm going through injustice, I need justice. And it just doesn't make sense to me. But many people don't like the justice topic. So it's like, what other, I gotta find another, like, almost like meaning in my art, or niching of my art. But it's very hard because that is my passion. So that's where I'm gonna start. So during the day, I'm a restaurant employee at a theme park. I bring bread to the table because we serve sandwiches, to barely bring bread to my table. To barely put bread on my table, girl. But so I don't think I'm making much change or difference within my 9 to 5. So I think it would be more fulfilling if I were doing something to make an impact in my 9 to 5. And then I also did my art I think my art then could still be that hobby, because it's kind of in the time where I'm going to have to find the joy in doing the art, whether it is seen or not, whether it is ever appreciated or not, whether I make money from it or not. Okay. But yeah. So the first step is getting started with doing art, is to pick up that pencil. And through this channel, as I upload, the algorithm has been showing me a lot on ADHD, which I very much show all signs of ADHD, girl. Everyone that I watch, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's me all day. So I'm an artist that has all these ADHD traits. Makes it very, very difficult to focus in and finish my artwork. I can start, but can I finish? How much art do I really have finished? So, and I remember one year, I don't make resolutions, but I kind of make themes for the year. And one year, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, my theme was finish what I started. That would have been so awesome had I really did that. But I literally just started more stuff and just didn't finish it. But now I am starting to understand it's because that attention span, I literally was not able. So I gotta slack up on myself a little bit, not be so hard on myself, because I started to believe all the things people said. You're just lazy. Like, literally, just do it. You wanna be an artist, just do it. You're just, people put the blame on you, which, yes, of course, it's up to you, whatever you're gonna do in your life. But at some points you have issues that, especially if you don't know it's an issue, how do you overcome it? So it's going to be challenging, but I'm going to get some artwork started. And God's willing, I'm going to finish some artwork. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Here's your girl, Cadillac.